Greetings and Zentra's good day and welcome to Sensei. How's it going, guys? It is getting hot, guys. My room, it's not a sauna yet, but I feel like it's getting there. It's heading in the wrong direction. I can't wait to go back to Japan. At least I get to go back to Japan soon. Hopefully it's pretty good temperature there. He's melting, I am melting. I wish it was hot over here. I hate the cold. Alright, that's enters. Come take my body heat away. I will give you my body heat and let me cool down. But it is so cold, is it? I wish it was cold. Take me to the cold, guys, please. I need to stop melting. I am drinking it's literally just a big cup of ice water. Not even tea or anything. I've just got ice water at this point. It's cold here too. I hope you guys are staying warm. All of you and Zentras can form a cuddle pile or something. My fingers are freezing. Kinda crazy how that's, you know, it can be so different. We're all living in the same time, but the temperature can be so opposite as well. You gotta love ice water. Hello, first time catching the stream. Hello, Amelia. How's it going? Hope you're doing good today. Thank you for stopping by. I ordered a new heater, so hopefully it'll be here before the week is over. A new heater. I've never bought a heater in my life. I've never ever needed a heater. Kinda crazy. But yeah. Oh, let me mute Discord. That wasn't the radio. The mother sounds are just pinging the Discord, but not to me, so I'm fine. I'm pretty sure I'm fine. Alright. Alright. Anyway, who's getting the chunkler? Who knows? Nah, it's not really a chunkler or anything. Avoided the chunkler this time. Look, what's a chunkler gonna do? Really? Have you seen me? But how was everyone's day? How was everyone's weekend? Honestly, today I was getting quite a lot of work done as well. It's kind of fun because now I've done most of my offline work. All I have to do right now is focus on my 3D debut stuff. So I've been doing a lot of planning for that, a lot of prep, a lot of seeing what kind of limits I can push in my 3D on like what I can do and what I can't do as well. So yeah, I've been like asking for a bunch of things and seeing, can I do this one? Okay, here's like 10 ideas. Can I do any of them? And stuff like that. So it's been really fun, and then I've been writing stuff for the future. You know, been writing lots of stuff. I've actually been working hard, but you know, it's kind of fun because a lot of the things I'm doing right now is for 3D, which is like coming up in less than 2 weeks now. Because a lot of the things I have to work on offline is always gonna be like a while, like 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road. So a lot of times when I'm working on stuff, you know, it's fun to work on, but you know, it's something I'm not really gonna see come to fruition for a while. But because I'm directly working my 3D stuff and I know it's coming up, it's a little more exciting. I'm like, oh, can I do this? Can I squeeze this in? So yeah. Hopefully it all goes well. I have so many plans, so many cool things for my 3D. But welcome, guys. If you're new here, I'm Altus Zendoji, your true belonging of first stage production in second generation Ravenous. If you guys don't know, I have my 3D debut coming up in 2 weeks time on the 2nd of November. 1 p.m. JST, or the 1st of November, 9 p.m. PDT. Yeah, if you guys want to look, also on Twitter, it is pinned in the pinned comment as well. If you guys can go like and share that as well, so more people know, I would appreciate it. Good morning, Altus and then Zennies. Thank you for work, BG. I'm gonna like and get hype for your 3D. Can't wait to see you test the limits of that suit. Thank you so much, Barry. I appreciate it. Hope you hope work is going good for you. I know, I think I saw you just started work. So I hope you have a good work day and it's not too stressful or anything. And thank you so much for the gifted fishy. If you got the gifted fishy, please remember to thank them as well. But thank you for keeping our emotes alive. I'm pretty sure I saw one pre-start of stream by Jujubaa as well. Leaving my early stream for Zatsu. I'm starting in the new job today, so I'll be joining the VOD gang. Have a lot of fun, and Denise, tell me all the news later. And Jujubaa, if you're watching the VOD right now, or the rest of our gang, but thank you so much as well for that. Congratulations once again on the new job. Honestly, it's kind of it's really cute when I see all of the other Zentras, you know, celebrating other Zentras' success as well, when everyone was like, congrats Jujubaa as well. When I see stuff like that on stream or on Twitter and stuff, where like I see a bunch of Zentras supporting each other, it always kind of makes me proud. You know, it always does put a smile on my face, so thank you for supporting each other, not just me and Zennies. Alright, I'm just gonna be constantly sipping. I should, I'm gonna need more than just this. I think it's like a 1 liter thermos of water. I've like already drank half of it from the start of stream. Ice water feels so good. All right. Anyway, I am waiting to confirm schedule, guys, because for schedule there's just one game I'm waiting on, just to double check, but the rest has been confirmed. So I can tell you today is Oni-Zatsu, tomorrow is Pokemon Legends. I've been waiting, guys. I've been there. I have not been progressing with the main story yet, so I want to play the main story with you guys. So yeah, I've just been waiting, but honestly I've just been doing side quests and everything, and I can't even remember having this much fun in Pokemon. It's honestly a lot of fun. I don't know, I just I feel like because everything feels so much more fast-paced, dynamic, like with the Pokemon battles and everything, and it kind of feels a bit more alive. Yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun with it. I've been trying not to play too much, so I'm not trying to overlevel my Pokemon or anything. But just running around, I feel like they did a really good job, even though it's one city. They made each part of the city feel really alive. I think, like, every part of the city is kind of unique. It's not just, you know, it doesn't feel just like copy and paste, nothing's going on in the city. There's always like a new trainer with a new stylish clothes and a new Pokemon somewhere, or like something to do, and there's so many side quests all around everywhere. So I feel like, you know, I'm still kind of early on in the Pokemon journey, but it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, I can't watch the stream tomorrow. I'm sick, so I'm gonna go doctor tomorrow. Please recover well, but that's okay. VOD will be available. Please rest up. Hello, Oniman, Yippee. Hello, Kimmy. How's it going? So I can't wait to play that, guys. I will try progress as much of the main story as I can on stream tomorrow. We will see how it goes, but I'll be focusing on main story so that I can, you know, play more stuff offline. And hopefully, you know, I get to I might bring my Switch 2 to Japan with me and be able to play a little bit of Pokemon. I'm not sure if I can play Pokemon while in Japan, as in like a Pokemon stream. I need to see. I know I have a capture card, like, because obviously I got the capture card in my computer, but that's a bit different. I know I had an external capture card a long time ago, but I don't know where I put it. And you know, with my man vision, I'm not sure if I'll ever find it. There's Do any of the adventurers want to find it for me? I don't know where my my external capture card is, so yeah, I'm not sure. If I can't find that, then I don't think I can play Pokemon. Well, I can still play it offline, but I can't play it when I'm on stream, I guess. Hi. After the Minecraft RP, I told myself I wanted to watch you more because I love your sense of humor, so here I am, excited to see your 3D. Okay, let me try to say, is it reaaaally? Or reaaaally, I think. But thank you so much, I appreciate that. That's very kind of you, and welcome into the stream. I hope you have a good time here. But thank you for the offering, I appreciate it. And yeah. I'm not sure when you say my sense of humor, I feel like my sense of humor is pretty bad, but yes. I'm glad you enjoy it. You know, I feel like half the time I say something funny, the adventurers give me a lot of Oni marks instead of laughing emojis. It's kind of crazy. And as well, reaaaally, welcome to the power of love and friendship. Make sure to grab a pet fishy on your way in, but thank you so much for joining us. I hope you do enjoy all of the emotes and all of the other membership streams. I like your sense of humor. It's a nice chill type. Alright. Alright, phrase. Okay. 1 second. reaaaally. Okay, you're new here. But if you send in orange, let me read this out right now. Alright, reaaaally. Come closer, little one. I don't bite. Yet. Alright, there we go. Everyone's different, and I appreciate how different yours is. Are you kidding me right now? You're funny as you're a big buff strong Oni. I feel like yeah, I don't know. I guess well, I appreciate that you guys find me funny or entertaining. But yeah, you know, I try to be entertaining at the very least. But speaking of that, actually, guys, there's something I do want to touch on at the start of a stream, if possible. Alright, something's been kind of on my mind a little bit that I want to talk about. Nothing to do with what you guys aren't in trouble. Don't worry about this. This isn't about you guys. It's more about me. Then you guys. So don't worry about it. I want to disclaimer so you guys don't get worried. You guys are doing fine. I'm proud of the adventurers. You guys don't have to worry. Wait, let me reply to Diamante first. Alright. Anyway. Okay, I think my schedule is fine to post. Okay, let me say this first and then we'll go back to the schedule. You guys can remind me about the schedule afterwards, but alright, actually, you know what, I might finish schedule first then talk about this. That might be a better thing. Let me do this. Let me quickly do the schedule. I think that might be better. Alright, not Stuffy Money taking screenshots. They're always trying to throw me crazy. Alright, anyway. Okay. We'll do the opposite, guys. Remind me there's something I want to talk to you guys about after we finish going through the schedule. Alright, anyway. Alright, here we go. Here is the schedule for this coming week, guys. We have Oni-Zatsu, we have Pokemon Legends ZA coming out tomorrow. We're gonna play that tomorrow. And big thanks to Ariga for this art as well. It is a very cute art. Look at Onimaru. But on Wednesday, we'll be playing Minecraft once again. I do want to see, maybe we could create something for the Kohais. Maybe I'll just finish some stuff up before the Kohais arrive. Maybe finish the shrine. We've pretty much finished the shrine. Maybe just the inside of the shrine, you know. We'll see what we want to do, but it might be fun to jump back into Minecraft. And I know we did update our Minecraft server so that it has what's it called? It has it's the newest update with like the whole copper stuff. And I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna lie, you guys might evolve from being chickens in Minecraft to copper golems, because those are cute and kind of smallish, so we'll check that out as well. Alright. Anyway. I do want to check it out. I haven't played the new copper update for Minecraft, so we'll see how that goes. We will see. We have an evolutionary form. We get a new costume. I guess you get armor or something, right? Since it's kind of copper. But yeah, we're playing Minecraft during the day. At night, we will finish Silent Hill F. It shouldn't have too much more to go. I know we're kind of getting closer to the ending, just a few hours more, then we'll finish. So I am definitely looking forward to the ending, and hopefully it kind of helps us figure out what's going on with everything, because I feel like, you know, when we were playing last time, I had so many thoughts on it, but you know, nothing's confirmed, nothing's like solid. I don't know if like everything I was saying was just speculation. So I really do want to finish it and see if it like reveals any more secrets. So that's gonna be Wednesday night. On Thursday night, this is kind of later than our normal time as well, but we'll be playing Left 4 Dead 2 with Nyx, Ryza, and Kuro. So more boys to play with. It should be a lot of fun. Oh, need a fresh. But yeah. That should be a fun stream there. I also, let's go collab, yeah. With Kura, yeah. And I organized this one as well. I'm trying to organize more collabs, although of course I'm going to have to, I won't be streaming too much next week, obviously, because I'm going to be preparing for my 3D debut. But once I come back to collabs and everything, and then man, November's crazy. November is gonna be a crazy ride, because you know, I start with my 3D debut at the start of November, then we got literally every single other thing to prepare for, our 1-year anniversary and everything. But yeah, there we go. Looking forward to hopefully getting to know Kuro more and playing with Nyx and Ryza. So yeah, and I feel like finally, even though it's slightly later, but it's not too bad, finally I get to do a collab in my time. I feel like every time I do a collab, I mean, it's not bad for me either, but I normally have to do it like middle of the day, because most people in that time zone. But finally I get to do a collab in this kind of time zone-ish, so that's kind of exciting. Yeah, and then on Friday, guys, is gonna be the scary / autumn fanfic reading. So if you wrote any fanfics or you wrote any Halloween themed ones, doesn't have to be Halloween themed, but you know, that's just a theme if you guys want a theme. Then we'll be reading that on Friday at 7 PM JST. So try have it done, if you guys can have it done by midnight Thursday / Friday, you know, Friday morning, Thursday night ish, so that there's enough time, like, you know, we still got the whole day to go through them, proofread, to make sure that you know, they will be okay to read as well on stream, because Mane-sans do have to check it before I read it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what the And Zentra are cooking for that. Yes. Gotta make sure it's stream safe. And then we have the hand cam. Once again, gonna be doing art and craft. Gonna be customizing my birthday bracelet. And I am also going to be doing some name signing. Guys, actually, I have the... Amazon package here of I bought let me just open this. Open in ASMR. You know what? I got my blade. One second. There we go. All right. We have the pens. What I bought. Let me have a look at them. Sorry if that was a little noisy. Ooh, okay. So I got a calligraphy pen. It's kind of like the flat tip ones that it's double-sided. It has a thinner side and a thicker side, but it is like flat edge. And then I've got this really cool it's like a Japanese brush pen. I don't know exactly how it works, but I'm looking forward to trying it out. And hopefully, if I need to write any kind of katakana, kanji, hiragana, and all of that, I can this time have a little bit of a better pen to do that. It'll be fun. It might be like kanji practice or something. Alright. So, yeah. But with your handwriting, it'll turn out amazing. I will see. I ordered, hopefully it comes in time. I think it should, hopefully. I ordered some cards, guys. I just went on the website and made some custom business cards as well that I'll get, and I'll be signing that. I think that's kind of fun as well. It's just got the adventures on the back, and then, you know, a little bit to sign on the front. So yeah. But yeah, I'll be signing that, and you guys will, even though I'm signing physically, obviously I can't really ship them out, so you guys can take screenshots and stuff of it. But I will be adding all of it into my little private collection. It'll be my little box of treasured names. And yeah, that should be a lot of fun. It'll be same kind of concept as the other digital calligraphy signing. So we'll have that, but this time, this is say that hopefully I'll put all of this towards my 2.0 lore video. Yeah, and then of course Sunday we have Lamenter's debut. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the week, and then next week will be a lot more random. Mostly I'll try to do at least 3 streams beside my 3D debut and after party. But yeah, the new boys drop on Sunday. Counting down the days, guys. Should be a lot of fun. Alright. Excited for the core heist? Yeah. I mean, I'm technically a senpai already, but I guess it's like officially being a senpai when they debut and they come out. So yeah. It should be a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll see how they go. But yeah. Alright. Anyway, kind of going off that. Yeah, you'll be able to collab with them soon, so excited for that. It's always fun with new people, always adds a new dynamic. So we will see what kind of dynamic I have with everyone. Once again, I'm kind of, for this one as well, I'm kind of waiting to see how they want to portray themselves, how they, you know, how they act in everything before I really kind of decide how I want to interact with them as well. I do want to see how they you know, because obviously for Ravenous, I spent months and months with those boys in DC and everything, just talking all the time. So when I debuted, I already knew all of them very well. So like I kind of knew what kind of interactions I wanted with them. For Avalon, they had already been streaming for like 11 months since before we debuted as well. So you know, I also kind of knew like generally what their kind of personality and everything is like on stream. So for this one, for Lamentus, I think I might take a backseat for a little bit and just, you know, observe them first. And then, you know, see what they're comfortable with, what they're not comfortable with, see what kind of personalities they show and everything. And then I'll kind of decide how I interact with them a bit more from there. So yeah, I guess that's kind of how it's gonna kind of be from now into the future, especially, you know, whenever future waves come in. It'll kind of just be a little, let's observe them for a while. Yeah. Let them shine for a while, we'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, I'm honestly super interested on seeing. I can't wait for all their lore videos. I mean, you know, I might have seen bits and pieces of stuff, but like I haven't seen like complete stuff. And you know, for me, I am deep in the source. I love the lore videos. I love the lore. I love the stories and stuff. I know you guys know that like I'm very into all of that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of curious how it's gonna expand our universe, and let's see if they have any, what their goals are and everything. So that should be a lot of fun. They seem to have cool laws, yeah. Yeah, I kind of know vaguely, but not enough, and yeah. I'm praying for a collab of all the FSP long hair boys someday. Wait, that could be a lot of fun. It'll be like Kasmi, I guess it's Kasmi, Shiki, and Ash, right? I guess this is like the super long hair boys. There's others with sort of long hair, but not compared to us, I guess. I think we're the ones with like, you know, long hair. Yeah. It'll be FSP Rapunzel. FSP Tangled. Or something. That's a really cool lineup. But yeah, that should be, that'd be fun. I think we could do that. You know. FSP Tangled. Look, Tangled is my favorite Disney movie of all time. That and Mulan. Those two are my favorites. So I don't know how you handle such long hair. Mine is long and it's always in the way. Okay, look, I'm gonna say there's a reason why the ones that have long hair. And that is, if you look at everyone who does have long hair, the four I just mentioned, including me, Cass, Ash, and Shiki, normally having long hair to this extent would be a lot of hassle for most mortals, for most regular humans. But like with a bunch of magic, with a bunch of abilities, I guess we get to bypass all of those troubles. Seeing the ones who don't use 13-in-1 shampoo can handle long hair. But you know, it's also kind of I guess for me as well, being a demon lord, it's kind of like a statement of like having long hair. Having hair this long is also kind of like showing that you're not a regular mortal. Otherwise, this would be definitely get in the way if I was, you know, just normal. And I think you can kind of see that, you know, an angel, a shikigami, a high elf. All of them are like, you know, a bit more mystical, a lot of magical stuff. So yeah, it's also kind of in the characterization as well, because it does kind of symbolize that too. Wait, how long is that? I need to check. Mine is down to like my knees, I think. I mean, possibly a little lower. Maybe down to my calves, to my knees or calves. I don't know. I can't. I don't really look at. Can't really see my back very much. You know what? You guys can tell me. You guys can tell me my 3D debut, okay? I'll turn around, I'll spin around for you guys, and you go, oh, that's how long it is. Because you don't often see the back of your head, you know? So, yeah. If someone with short hair gets a long hair in their 3.0, that means a big little spoiler then. It normally kind of signifies someone like powering up or something like that, right? They're getting stronger if they normally have a bit longer hair too. You should braid it. I put the Zendoji in charge of my hair care. You guys can braid it and do whatever, as long as you take care of it. Either him or Shiki will have the longest hair. Wait, I wonder how long Shiki's hair is. Let me double check. I'm kinda curious. Oh no, I got longer hair than Shiki. Shiki's hair is kind of long, but it only goes down to, say, his butt, maybe. Yeah, man, my hair is definitely longer than that. I just saw it because he actually has it sort of tied up in front, and he puts it in front of him, so you can see quite well how long his hair is. Mine is a bit harder to tell. Okay, if you look at wait, why is the schedule still here? Guys, you didn't remind me to get rid of the schedule. Alright, if I do this, no, I guess you can't. Oh, wait. Okay, let's zoom in here. Watch this. These you can kind of see just like a little bit of hair. That's hair coming out there, but like, you know, my hair mostly goes, let me use the desk as a measurement. I think my hair would go around to here. Yeah, that's how long my hair is. I think around all the way to there, so I definitely have very, very long hair. Yeah. You can refer to your reference sheet? I can, but I feel like it'll be a bit different seeing on reference sheet versus seeing my 3D model. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to show off my 3D model, guys. I'll be able to move around, do push-ups, do you know, just walk around, do cool stuff. And just watch the anime impulse. That 3D video of your hair is knee length but a little lower. Okay, yeah, it is quite long. Twin tails. Hair physics. Yeah, my hair's got some crazy physics. No, Oni-san, sit on the toilet, hair will be Look, I can make my hair float, okay? That's exactly what differentiates normal mortals and the ones with long hair, right? All of us literally have the ones with magical powers. I just you know, let it float. How convenient. Your long hair is gorgeous, one of my favorites. Just wait till my 2.0. Just wait till you see the hair for my 2.0. Delicious. Anyway, yes, the thing I wanted to talk about before. Yes. Okay, so I think it kind of goes back to the previous calligraphy stream as well. But I think after the previous calligraphy stream, don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun. And I think that was like something I really enjoyed doing the calligraphy stream, you know, signing everyone's names, creating stuff for the adventurers. But I feel like, to me personally, I felt really bad in a way that a lot of that money that we were trying to save up and stuff was going towards food and stuff in Japan. Yeah. I think I'd rather just like, in terms of that, to me, the streams were fun, the commissions were fun, but like, I felt like it was, especially because it's the adventurer's hard-earned money, I felt like it was a bit of a waste that it was just going towards food and just like basic stuff like that. I don't know how to fully say it, but I think like in the future I'd rather, I think, figure out living in food situations and all of that by myself. You know, I feel like I'd rather use the money I earn on stream to for cool projects, you know, cool projects that I want to do, stories that I want to tell in the future. I think that I would be happier, and I think it would make me a lot more hyped, being able to, like, you know, put the money that I earn towards those kind of things. Yeah, I don't know. I just, yeah, it just, to me personally, it was kind of, I really felt bad about it, where you know, of course, like, you know, a comfy snack here and there is fine, but like, there's so much stuff I want to do, and I'd rather work on the big projects, and, you know, put, like, it's kind of like we're all working towards the same project together, if you know what I mean. It's up to your comfort, and to be honest, if there was buy snacks for your Oshi button on stream, most of us would spam it. Yeah, but I feel like, as well, I can survive. You know, I don't need to eat the greatest every day. It's not like I'm gonna starve myself. Look, I'm a responsible adult. I know how to not perish. I know what I should be eating. I know how much I should be eating and everything. It's not like I'm going to starve myself or anything. But, and just for me personally, I felt really bad about it. And so I don't think I would talk too much about that in the future, like, you know, about if food's expensive or whatever. You know, I'll figure it out. I got it. But yeah, I want to, on stream especially, I want to kind of look forward to and like kind of hype up what everyone can look forward to instead of me just eating food. You know, I much prefer all of us work towards a common goal. Because I feel like that might be a lot more fun. Kind of like, you know, my my 2.0 little video that I want to do. Just stuff like that. Like, yeah, I just feel bad for if I get money for just for just food and stuff. If you know what I mean. I don't know how to, I don't think I'm explaining it properly. But I'd rather get it for things that, like, we can work towards. That gives back to you guys for supporting me. And I think another thing I kind of realized is I don't want to I don't want to gatekeep anything behind paywalls as well. You know, even for my lore video, my 2.0 lore video, 100%, I'm gonna get that done, even if I don't receive any help from the Mane-sans, and like, you know, we don't get a lot of supers and everything. I will still get that done somehow. I can tell you now, because it's an important story that I want to tell. You know, it's a story that has the adventurers, and it's something that, to me, is very important. It's like too important to just skip out on just because I didn't make enough money. So like, I think in terms of that, I will get it done regardless. Like, I'm already planning for it. I'm already starting to, you know, write the story, write the script, trying to break it down into storyboards and everything. But you know, I just want to say that even like, you know, in the future, if I do say that, you know, for the 1 year merch sales, if they go well and like if we get lots of offerings, obviously I can get more help. But even if that doesn't happen, I will still finish it for you guys. So I don't want you guys to be worried and, you know, kind of feel like you're obligated to pay to get content, if you know what I mean. Like, of course, you know, if we do well with offerings and merch sales and all of that, it will make my life a whole lot easier because, you know, and less stressful because I won't have to do all of the project myself. But you know, I feel like for me, you know, I want to be honest with you guys, and I don't want to bait you guys into thinking that you're forced to pay just for it to come to life, if you know what I mean. Like, I'd rather you send support because you want to be a part of the process and are excited about what we're creating together, as I am, and kind of, you know, wanting to create bigger and better things. Because yeah, there's so many ideas as well I have in my head. There's so many stories I want to tell. There's so many things. Yeah, so, you know, I think the majority of funds that I get, I'll be putting it towards future content like that, rather than, you know, food and stuff. Once again, as I said, I'm not gonna starve myself. Don't worry, guys. I will eat enough. I'll make sure, you know, there's nothing wrong with eating rice and chicken every day, you know. That can be a luxury for a lot of people as well, so it's okay. I'll still make sure that I'm taking care of myself. But I think, especially if we're going to work towards any kind of monetary goal or anything, I want it to be for a project for the adventurers. Me eating rice and egg right now. Yeah, look, I'll go to Japan and I'll eat rice and eggs with Uki. Look, I got a rice and egg buddy, you see? We don't have to spend a lot of money on food to have a good time. But I hope you're doing well, Uki. I can't wait to see you soon, hopefully. Hopefully I can go to Japan soon. But yeah. So that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. And CC, thank you so much for the hydration check. Everybody hydrate. I need to hydrate. It is so hot. I hope the weather's been much better in Japan. Hopefully it's cool. But the other thing I want to talk about is like I said, I did want to change a few things around with the supers and like things as well. So I will be changing a few things for, you know, what each super does and everything. I think I do want to keep like blues as like hydration checks and greens as like posture checks, because I feel like those are just good reminders. It's always good to hydrate, stretch and everything, so I feel like that's just generally to keep healthy, you know. I do want to keep that there as reminders, but I think for everything else, I might change it. So for the yellow spin gacha wheel, I'm still keeping that, but I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna just change it to an exercise wheel. Instead of having like all of the other things like Blush Doji, Ancestor Altus, Blind Doji and all of that kind of stuff on it, I feel like that's just gonna be, you know, I'm gonna have a bunch of different exercises we can do on it, and you know, because one thing I actually really do like doing all the push-ups and everything end of stream, especially on the days I don't go to the gym. Especially on the days I don't go to the gym, sometimes that's literally the only movement I do. Like I get from my bed to my chair, and I just like sitting there. Yeah, I'm just like sitting in my chair for like 12 hours a day or something, and then, you know, I'll get to bed after that. So honestly, I do feel like it helps a lot, and it's kind of a fun thing, you know, being able to exercise. So it keeps me kind of active and, you know, wanting to keep active as well, which is important to me as well. And you know, if you guys ever want to do any of the exercises, it's gonna be like push-ups, squats, crunches, that kind of thing. But yeah, maybe you guys can also work out with me at the end of stream. Yeah, just because, you know, I do pride myself in being like quite fit and everything, and you know, it's think of that as the yellow supers are like me being a Tamagotchi. You gotta make me exercise so that I keep alive and stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna change the spin wheels so that it's a bunch of exercises as well, and then, you know, we can count each of the exercises, and, you know, we'll still have goals. So like, if we get this many squats, this many crunches, this many push-ups, I still want to have fun goals that also could be you know, related to fitness or something, like Ring Fit streams or whatever, exercise voice tweets, that kind of stuff. Oh, wait 1 second, let me give you a alright, let me make you blue. Hello doggo, how's it going? I've got so many stories to tell about Dog Boy and so Doggo Police Boy, but I'll wait till he debuts first and tells his own stories, then I'll share some stories as well. But it was a lot of fun hanging out with Caitlin. So you know, I will wait for you, Caitlin, to tell your own stories first. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I feel like Caitlin was one of the ones that I got to hang out with a lot as well. So I got to know him quite well during our few days that we got to hang out together. Do not? What do you mean do not? Did you bully him a lot? I did not bully any of Gen 3, I think. I don't remember. I don't think so. I feel like I was taking pretty good care of them. If anything, I was more like, okay, I gotta protect these boys. Alright, so let me take care of you. I'll show you this. I'll take you here. I'll do this. Yeah. I think I was actually like, I was being a pretty good senpai. Me and Rise were being pretty good senpais, I would say. We took them lots of places. Yeah. But once again, I'll save that. I'll let Kalen say his bit first when he debuts and tells all the stories. Then I would tell my side later on, maybe when I come back from Japan or something. But I'll let them have their little story times first. I'll let them, you know, have their little time to shine as well. But quickly going back to the spin wheel. Yeah, so for the spin wheel, it is going to be an exercise spin wheel from now on. Just because I think that's, you know, that's more on brand as well. I'm into it, as you know, as you can tell whenever anyone talks about me, I'm the fit guy, I'm the buff guy. So, you know, I want to keep starting, yeah, I think starting today might be fun. We'll just we'll do it from pretty much from now on, I think. He's the reader guy, yeah. But you know, even for me, sometimes I struggle to make it to the gym as much as I want to when we have a lot of work to do. Just how tiring it is when we have so many recordings and documents and scripts and whatever else we have to do, and then I have to stream on top of that. I feel like lately I haven't been exercising as much as I would like to. So yeah. I love the nails, thank you. Have to hear that supers being changed. I felt awkward sending supers because I didn't want to feel like I only did it for fan service. Sometimes I just want to be nice or have conversations. I mean, I still read all of the supers. I make sure I always read all the supers as well. But yeah, I do appreciate the offerings. I think, yeah, speaking of that, that's also one of the reasons why I think I wanted to change some of the supers as well. I felt like for the spin wheel personally, sometimes it was like, even not just the spin wheel, but for the other super rewards as well. I feel like it was kind of affecting my judgment of things, or like things that I wanted to do in terms of say, like, sometimes if I wanted to if it was a funny moment and I could bring out Ancestor, sometimes I'll be like, oh wait, but Ancestor's for the spin wheel, so you know, I'm not sure if I should bring him out or not, or stuff like that. I kind of want to just be able to use them whenever I feel like in the moment, rather than always just, you know, it was fun for a while, don't get me wrong. The spin wheel was a lot of fun to summon them and stuff, but you know, maybe sometimes because obviously every time I do different Altus, I try to have vastly different personalities. But having to say lock in, having to change how I act so much sometimes, you know, sometimes it's fine, but sometimes also I might not be in the right headspace to just like always want to quickly change to something else as well. So I feel like it'll be a bit more free if I can just change to any ult I want when I think the moment is right. You know, so yeah, and stuff like that. Same as like sometimes, all right, pretend you don't hear this, but sometimes maybe I wanted to give the adventurers extra kisses. But then I was like, wait, the kisses are kind of like for the pink supers. And you know, I was like, I felt like that was also kind of affecting where like I was like, oh, I'm not sure what I should do if it's just for the pink kisses or whatever it is, then you know, stuff like that, where I felt like I was kind of getting trapped by my own stuff that I put. I was kind of getting trapped by my own rewards, where like I felt like I wasn't sure if I should do it outside of the rewards anymore. And you know, for me, I kind of like to be a bit more you know, just do things whenever I feel like doing things, as you know, a bit of ADHD brain. Yeah, the power of the reader compels you. I appreciate it, but see, sneak kiss at the end of the stream, maybe, who knows, if I feel like it. So maybe, but like, you know, because once again, I did want to have, the reason why I put all those rewards and stuff, for me, I feel like I want to, it's hard for me to accept kindness without giving anything back, if you know what I mean. To me, it always feels like it's hard to just accept one way gratitude or something in a way. Which is why, you know, I feel like, you know, any offering I get, if I know that, you know, I'm putting it towards like all of the cool projects that I want to do and the stories I want to tell, in the end, it is for kind of like all of us as well. It is for the adventurers, the like, you know, stuff I want to show to the adventurers. Then I feel a little bit better about it as well. Yeah. But you're giving us so much for being here, making us laugh and smile. Yeah, but I want to give you more. That's the bare minimum for me. I want to give the adventurers more than that. Yeah, so I think, yeah, it's, I feel like it's not going to be big changes, but like, you know, at the same time, it's just like how we view things and how I view things on stream. I do want to, you know, I just want to be excited and talk about the stuff I'm excited about. So, you know, once again, I don't want to talk about negativity. I do, again, I know a lot of people use streams as a way to kind of take their mind off things and just relax and have fun. And so like, I feel like me, when I'll just, if I mention like, you know, food is expensive, which it is expensive as hell, but like, I don't really want to talk about that all the time, if you know what I mean. I'd rather be talking about the cool stuff that make me excited, like, you know, my 3D coming up, the 1 year stuff, my voice pack for the 1 year. You guys are gonna go crazy for that. And stuff like that, and projects I want to do, you know, if you know, my visual novel project that hopefully, if I, you know, save a lot of funds for, I think it could come true if I'm able to like hire other people as well. Maybe if I, you know, I can buy stuff for stream, like you know, I was talking to one of the boys as well from Lamentus who is also into Warhammer. I won't say who. Wait for the debuts and stuff if they talk about it, but we definitely bonded over a lot of Warhammer talk, and I definitely want to buy some, get some Warhammer and like start building on stream and stuff and telling you guys about stuff, because I think it'll be fun. And it's really fun that I have another boy who's into it. You know, another friend, because honestly it's so hard to find Warhammer fans. Yeah, and so it makes me very happy that there's another boy who's very into it like me. So Henry Cavill's debuting Lamentus. But yeah, so that should be fun. Hopefully, like, you know, I can maybe buy some Warhammer models to paint up on stream. Still waiting for like perms and everything for that. Hopefully I get perms, because I really do want to do that. I think that would be really fun. And I might also do the, like, talk about 40k more as well, like the kind of futuristic sci-fi Warhammer too, because that kind of, there's been some models that I really want to collect, and they almost look like Gundam. So I feel like I could kind of satisfy Warhammer and Gundam at the same time if I like build these like super really cool models. And I already have some from like my old armies as well. So yeah. But Philly, thank you so much for the 3 months of love and friendship. Welcome back. I lately don't get to watch you as often, but I truly enjoy time. Each time I'm here with you in the Zendoji, it brightens my day. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're having fun. And thank you so much for the gifted fishy. Once again, if you got a gifted fishy, please remember to thank them. But thank you for keeping our mates alive. I appreciate it. More Warhammer, then I can force more friends to watch. I think, you know, I do want to do a lot of handcam streams, and I think, you know, painting, assembling, and Warhammer, and just talking, I think those would be really fun streams as well. But yeah, I kind of realized as well, I think what triggered all of this is me working on my, I've been working on my 2.0 story for quite a while, but seeing my 2.0 design come into life, and you know, seeing how cool it is, and kind of realizing that I want to do it justice, like with the stories I tell, with everything, with a lot of the projects I do. Yeah, wait, I mean, for 2.0s, we get to we get to roughly design out, like we want this and this and this and this. You know, we create documents and stuff. And yeah, I think being able to, you know, seeing, you know, I was like, I want this kind of concept, I want this kind of thing, here's the story I want to tell, and everything. And so, you know, they base it off that. And so, you know, it's not gonna be 100% my own design. I give a lot of like references on what I want, and then we'll have the artists like create it in their version, which is also cool to see. As an artist, it's really cool to see other artists work and their thought process in the design. So I'm super happy. All I can say is I'm super happy with the design. Yeah, I thought Altus was your 2.0. That's like my 1.5. And your monthly treat for being a good Oni. You're working so hard for us. I really hope I can get more friends to watch you. I appreciate the support. That's very kind. Everybody stretch. But yeah, I kind of realized as well that when I saw that model and then I was talking about it on stream, like my 2.0, and like I kind of realized as well, you know, like halfway through when I was talking, I kind of like was thinking to myself, like I think hearing myself talk in a way, it's kind of funny. Hearing myself talk, it kind of made me realize how actually hyped up and how I guess how excited I was for like the 2.0 and for like a lot of things coming out. And I think that's, you know, I think this kind of feeling is something I want to hold on to, like just being able to like really be hyped up and really actually engaged in like my next project, rather than just being like, okay, another project to do, whatever. You know, being very, you know, having it be something that I want, you know. And you know, it's kind of like dreams come true, you know. I've always been a bit of like a writer. I always like writing or thinking about like stories and stuff. That's why I played a lot of D&D in the past and everything. But being able to, I guess, share that story and that vision with all the adventurers definitely is something that I kind of realized over the past few days or weeks. And so yeah, I kind of, that's why I was like just trying to go back and think about all the other stuff I was doing and seeing if like, you know, what can I change so it's focusing more on like just positive fun stuff, you know, rather than, because I realized I forgot when, like normally it's fun doing the Altus and everything, but I think it was like a few weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago or something. I remember, I think we went to we rolled Ancestor Altus, but at that time I wasn't in the correct I guess mind space, headspace to like do Ancestor Altus. And I remember thinking, just for that one, because most of the time I have a lot of fun, but I remember thinking like, oh man, I gotta do him again. And I feel like that's not like what I should be feeling when I do the Altus or anything, when I bring out the Altus and stuff. It should be like, I think there's a good moment to bring them out and I have fun doing it, rather than, you know, oh, I have to think of something funny. Because for Ancestor, he is Ancestor is very sassy, but also like he always has some kind of comeback. He takes a lot of brain power, you know, in a way. So it's more like, it's not like I didn't enjoy doing him, but like, you know, sometimes I don't have the brain juices to activate him, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, I can. It's not like yeah, don't get me wrong, it's not like I hate playing him. It's like, oh, I hate this character and I have to play him. I love all of the Altus that we've created, but sometimes, you know, when I just want to chill, having to suddenly kick up my brain into high gear it can be kind of hard, especially with ADHD and all of that. Like, I don't want to like put all the blame on ADHD and stuff, but like, you know, sometimes it can get a bit like, you know, in my brain I try to process how to kick my brain into like that kind of gear, and then because I'm thinking, oh wait, I have to do all of this, then I have to it seems, you know, it seems harder than it actually is, and I make it a big thing in my head. So yeah, love meeting Ancestor though. Yeah, so once again, I don't get me wrong, I do like all of the Altus, so there's no Altus that I want to erase or anything. I do like all of them. It's just, you know, time and place for everything, I think. Do you take medication? I don't. I mostly should, but yeah, I don't know. It's like double-edged sword. Sometimes it works with me and I get like 1,000 things done in one day. Sometimes it works against me and I don't get anything done at all. But you know, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's always, I think for me it's more of a scary, because, you know, I got the proper diagnosis and, you know, I could have got the medication, but it's also kind of a scary thing being, you know, if having to rely on medication for a lot of things as well. Hello there, I just want to tell you that this channel is great inspiration for me since I have been watching your channel and it helped me a great deal. Thanks for being awesome. Hope you're having a good time. Thank you for that message, I appreciate it. But yeah. And yeah, I think the way it changes you sometimes can be, yeah. But who knows? Maybe in the future, maybe I'll get something. Who knows? For now, I seem like it's still, I can still be okay without meds. That's all I can say right now, at least. You know, there's some days where I struggle to do any work at all, and then some days I do like all of the work and finish everything early because I'm just like super locked in. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I think What else is there gonna be? I think for memories there, for anyone who sends a red super red offering memories, I'll still do the +10 push-ups because once again, I need to move more. I seriously need to get to the gym more, just move more in general, stretch, work out more and everything. So I think I'll still keep that, but that's more just like, you know, part of the overall workout routine, whatever we do for a stream, rather than like, you know, something that I have to, you know, I guess it's a bit different to like the kind of fan service or Altus and stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, so, you know, you guys can keep counting the push-ups. We'll have more goals in the future for them. I think that's kind of fun. But I might. Alright, I haven't created the new spin wheel yet. But it might be something I have to do. Alright, 1 second. Alright. I'm going to, I wrote it down here as well, so I'll just put it, transfer it, and then we'll see how it goes. But that's 2 squats, 30s plus 2 crunches. Alright, 40 is plus 3 push-ups plus 3 squats plus 3 crunches. And Kamichi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted fishies. If you get the gifted fishy, please remember to thank them and show some love. And but that's very generous of you. I really do appreciate that. And thank you for keeping the emotes alive. And yeah, guys, we'll get speaking of keeping the emotes alive, I think close to the end of the year, I think around the 1 year, maybe sometime around the 1 year membership mark ish, when people start getting diamond Onimarus. That's crazy to think about. I think we might hopefully get some new emotes around there. So yeah. And just a quick reminder in chat, please read the rules and respect the rules. No side conversations in chat, guys. Just be on topic about what we're talking about. Did you draw the new emotes? I did not draw the new emotes. We got another artist to draw them, which I think is fun. Honestly, you know, as much as I can draw everything myself, it is fun, and I do like being able to support other artists doing stuff. You know, I'll still draw emotes from time to time. But you know, I do like that we can also support other artists out there, because it's important to support art, guys, and artists. Saying that as an artist myself. Alright. 1 second, what was I up to? Plus 70 plus 4. Alright. Let me do this, plus 4 squats. Alright, plus 4 crunches. Guys, I can't remember the last time I did crunches. But you know, I gotta I should start working on my abs again, so my abs pop, you know. Alright, this is spin again, but double. Alright, this one is... Why am I doing this? Why did I put this one in? Alright. Alright, how do I save this? Save settings. Abs are gonna give people popcorn eyes? That's the goal. Are there burpees? There are no burpees. Like I said before, I can't actually jump around in my room because the floor is not the best as well. The floor is, my room's kind of, this cardboard box is kind of old, guys. And if I jump around, it shakes the cupboards and shakes the bookshelves and stuff. And once again, I have like 4 replica Zoro swords up on the cupboards that I do not want to I do not want them to fall down on me, even though they're like, you know, blunt and everything. Yeah. And Denny's notepad's gonna be full of it. I don't have too many. I have yeah. I think my fave exercise now are those that keep Mount Zen and Mount Doji and abs go Okay, I think 5. Okay, let me show you the new one. Hopefully it shows the new one. Alright, so what we have here. Alright. Let me make it not disappear. Where's the disappear? Just so I can show you guys. Alright. 6. Normally it's on 6 seconds. I'm put it to 0 for a second. I want to shake you, but I'm proud, I guess. But really, we may not see the exact amount of work, but we see effects doing so much. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mirror. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 3 months of love and friendship. Welcome back. But, yeah. Trust me. You guys have seen nothing yet. I feel like a lot of, I mean, you guys have seen sneak peeks of stuff, but like, I feel like a lot of this year is like, doing a lot of work that's going to be shown soon. I think the biggest thing I've seen this year was the Ravenous 6-month anniversary. We kind of went like ham then. Yeah, we went super ham on that. I don't think 1 year is going to be as ham in terms of like the amount of streams, but we've got something cool planned. Yeah, hopefully you start seeing all of the results of our hard work very soon. But yeah, alright, so we have, starting from the top left, we have 10 is, or just one is 2 push-ups, 2 squats, 2 crunches. Then we go 3 push-ups, 3 squats, 3 crunches. Then we go 4 push-ups, 4 squats, 4 crunches. And then the smaller section right there is spin again, but double whatever it lands on. The gold section is a 1 minute plank. I don't remember the last time I ever did a plank, guys. But everyone hates planks. I mean, there's no one who loves planks here, so but they are pretty okay. They're pretty good for core stabilization, you know? It's kind of like the exercise you don't want to do, but you kind of should do because it helps. It helps build a strong core, which will help prevent lower back injuries and stuff. Are you timing it personally? Oh, yeah, I guess I'll use my phone or something and set a little stopwatch. And then on the for the new red one, I think if we ever get it, since I know it's quite rare to actually get those things, I will try do a Ring Fit stream, or if we just did a Ring Fit stream, then I might just do another exercise voice tweet. Something like that. I feel like those are fun kind of little things that are still exercise related. So it's still an exercise wheel. So yeah, let me change this back to the 6 seconds. All right. Yeah. All right. Here we go. How many spins did we have, guys? Let's see how much exercise I'm gonna have to do. And literally, today's a good example because I was doing a lot of work for my 3D debut stuff for like documents and everything. I did not get to the gym today, which normally I always go on Monday. Monday I always go to the gym. But I guess I'll go tomorrow anyway. But this is gonna be pretty much the only this is pretty much gonna be the only exercise I do today. Yeah, pure painting was a funny gimmick at first, but I don't like hearing you paint so much. I mean, once again, I never put it to a point where I couldn't handle the pain, but yeah, I know that you know, some of you, you know, at first, same kind of thing. It was a good idea at first, but after a while as well, kind of wanted to change it up. In that case, actually, for that was another thing I wanted to touch upon. For those ones specifically as well, for the I think that those ones will be okay to at the end of the month, just to see how much memories we have. I might summon one of the Altus for that, but like one of the main Altus. I think that's a more fun kind of thing, because I think we did that this week, right? I mean this month, where I think it was either Spider Doji or Nyan Doji. But especially because if I know I'm gonna have to do one of them on a particular time, I can prepare ahead of time, which is fine. Rather than just randomly spin wheel to get it. Yeah, if I remember 7 minutes of the energy, yeah, that's fun. Yeah. All right. All right. Anyway, five things. What's the current push-up count? No, wait. Not the plank straight away. You know what, guys? I'm reverting all changes. This is rigged. Let's get back to forget what I just said in the past half an hour. Let's get back. All right, welcome to the stream. Good day, adventurers. Greetings and welcome to Bar Sensei. How's it going? This is the start of man. The one. Man, oh god. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. Disclaimer: it'll be up to 1 minute plank. If I can't make 1 minute, I can't make 1 minute. I don't know if I can. I should have timed the plank before, but that would require me actually doing the plank. So, anyway, okay, 1 minute plank, I guess. Oh man, okay, 4 squats. 2 crunches, that's 3. Number 4, we got 2 more squats. Alright, and the last one, Spin loves us, can't blame us for that. Everybody hydrate. I need to get more water soon as well. It's just ice in my cup now. And you work out well, yes, we... Oh. Bruh. no way we get that twice in the spins. What? What is this? I don't even think I can do 1 minute of plank. Oh man. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Damn, that's crazy. That is crazy talk. Yeah. We hardly ever got anything, hardly ever got any of the summons, and suddenly, boom, twice. Don't jinx yourself. Alright, touch wood. Okay, anyway, spin off to a great start. Do you have a break in between? Yeah, I'll definitely have a break. It cannot be, well, okay, once again, I have not done a plank in so long. Maybe I'll just be goaded at it, guys. Maybe a one minute plank is fine. Maybe I'll be dying after 20 seconds. I don't know. We'll figure it out, okay? End of stream, we will figure out how much of a plank I can actually do. You know, push-ups, I don't care. I'll do 200 of them if I have to. Planks, I'm not sure. Not sure about that one. Hate to break it to you, but I think this is a sign. Alright, it better not be plank again, I swear to God. I'm crying, laughing, wishing you well for your exercises. Guys, I'm gonna have like the best abs ever, don't worry. End of the year, I will have like the shiniest abs. There'll be all popcorn and everything. Watch me. I don't even know that. I feel like that's 4 push-ups. We'll do the 4 push-ups for that one. Yeah. Alright. That was for Willow. This one's for Celestia. I think, right? Yes. Please don't. Okay, for another 4 push-ups. Thank you for the workout, Shifter. If it makes you feel better, this has Zendoji will deal with you. Yeah, feel free, guys, if you want. If you guys want to work out with me at the end of streams as well. Obviously you don't have to do everything I do, but hopefully it motivates some people to, you know, move around a little bit more and you know, try doing a little bit of working out. If you guys want to do some incline push-ups against a wall or like a table or anything, whatever, you know, don't push yourself too hard as well. But you know, I think it'd be kind of fun if everyone tries to work out a little bit at the end of streams. I might actually try when I'm not at work. All right. All right. 3 squats. Thank God, no more plays. I swear, sometimes this spin wheel is kind of rigged. We'll leave the 2-minute plank to you. No, guys, you want to do the planks too, right? You want that nice tight core. Who doesn't want a small waist, guys? Everyone wants a small waist. It doesn't matter. A small waist is you know, a nice tight core. You know, we want to you guys want it's not even about just a small waist. It's more a strong core, if anything. You know, it prevents lower back injuries. It helps your posture. It helps with a lot of things. Just, you know, you don't even have to have a small waist for that. It's just, I think everyone should do the planks with me, guys. It is important to brace your core, to have a strong core, guys. And Lunalu, remember to turn your hand inwards while planking to put less strain on your wrists. Okay. Also, Yippee 3 months. Thank you so much for the 3 months of love and friendship. Welcome back, I should say. Welcome back, I should say. It's 3 months. But yeah, I appreciate it. Loving this new wheel change. Yeah, now everyone has to get fit, alright? We're all getting fit together. Whether like fit Zentoras or something. Alright, 4 crunches. Wait. Should I do the crunches before or after my plank? Now I'm thinking, if I do it before, I might tire out my core and the planks are harder, but if I do it after, same thing, I might tire out my core and then the crunches are harder. Maybe save plank for last. You know what? Maybe I should. Yeah. I don't think I can do anything after a plank. Let's be real. Okay. Bro's putting some serious thought into this. Look, it's important for my survival, okay? We want to get aesthetic, okay? We don't want to be dodged. You want maybe split up the plank over the next week? I don't want to split it up because otherwise it will keep building and building, and you know it'll be hard to keep track of as well. And yeah. I don't think I'm doing planks properly. They're comfy. Maybe you got just a really strong core. Don't push yourself. I mean, back when I was doing taekwondo, we had to do way more than this. It's just I haven't done it in a while, so I have to build up my strength. But like, back when I was doing taekwondo, we had to do like, I forgot how many, like so many planks, so many push-ups, so many everything, a lot of body weight exercises. So this is the only thing that's ever kind of challenged me was doing the 180 push-ups on stream. That's literally the only thing. Otherwise, you know, it's, you know, well within my ability. I am you know, I am definitely fitter than the average person. So you guys don't have to worry as well. If I'm struggling, I will rest, and then you know we can break it down into like same as like when we did do the 180 push-ups. You know, it's not like I attempted to do 181 go. I broke it up into sets and reps, and we had rest time in between and everything. You know, I'm still gonna be smart about it. I'm not just gonna go ham and injure myself. So yeah, I will of course do it safely. So yeah. Anyway, I'd just like to spin. Thank you for making the change. This is a new beginning. Thank you, Yukino, for the workout. Let me spin for you as well. Alright, 4 squats. Whenever it gets kind of close to the gold, now I'm kind of a little tiny panic. Small panic in my head. I'm like, oh. But once again, okay, I feel like 1 minute of a plank seems like a lot. We'll have to see there. Like when I do the plank, I don't know. I might be like, oh wait, I can do it guys, don't worry. We're worrying for nothing. Or I might once again be like 20 seconds in and go, is it a minute yet guys? Am I done? Please. So yeah, we will see. We will see for that. I have no idea. We'll have to test it out soon. I can't believe you got 2 right away. Yeah, I don't know what kind of karma that was, but yeah, you just see me like, it's almost been a minute, and it's like 10 second, 11 second, 12 second. Thanks, he's real horror. I guess today was actual horror test. Once again, I don't know. I do need to test it out. I don't know if 1 minute is a long time or not for me at the moment. I feel like in the past when I was, because as some of you guys know, I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, and we had to do lots of body weight exercises and stuff. And I feel like I could do a 1 minute plank pretty okay in the past, but I don't know about now. The spin wheel wanted to show it's on the Zenny side. Imagine new ones coming in while you're doing play. Alright, if you guys spin the wheel after I finish the plank, that's just gonna be for the next stream. If you want it to count for this stream, you have to do it before I start doing the exercises. But yeah. Alright, I need to hydrate more. Okay, I'm gonna get more water because it is hot. I am kind of a little sweaty, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna refill my water. Alright. Behave, okay, adventurers. I'm watching. I might not be watching, but I'm watching, okay? I'll be right back.
Snatches? Nom.
Alright, I'm back. What is this? Are you guys partying without me? What's happening here? I told you guys to behave. Are you guys partying and having fun without me? What's going on? Scatter? Where you scatter into? You can't actually leave boss and say, you guys know that, right? Alright, but nice cold water. Alright. Let's see. Let me scroll up and see what's happening. And Wyler, thank you so much for the 10 gifted fishies. Remember, if you got a gifted fishy, please thank them. And thank you so much for keeping the emotes alive. I appreciate it. It's very generous of you, partying when I'm not here. But I appreciate it. And Shifter, thank you for the gifted fishy as well. And same thing, guys. If you got it, please remember to thank them. It always does make me happy when I see adventurers supporting adventurers. So please remember as well. If you got a gifted fishy or anything else, please remember to thank the person. But I appreciate it. Making room for new emotes. You know, I don't know if we can. Depends how many emote slots we have. I said this in the past as well, but for YouTube, for the emote slots, they change every month based on the amount of membership. So sometimes they're not like a guaranteed or stable amount. But if we do have enough in the future, maybe I will draw the I'll see if I can ask if I can just draw the adventure with the hammer. emote. We will see. I'm not sure. I have to ask Manu-san how many emote slots I even have. Because I'm not sure if we're like, you know, we can't add too many or if we have enough spare and stuff. But yeah. And then Ellen. Look at you partying without me. You could have waited till I get back to oh. Is this rigged? What? What is happening? How? What kind of spin? What kind of gacha luck do you guys have? Is this like the 2 2 5-stars in a 10 pull kind of gacha luck? Alright, I guess guys, when I get back from Japan, because we've already got a schedule for this week, but when I get back from Japan, we'll do a Ring Fit stream, okay? Man, that's kind of crazy. Alright, well, you know what? More Ring Fit, that's fine. Ring Fit stream when I get back. Somebody remind me, I'm totally gonna forget. And then Kara, thank you so much for the 5 gifted fishies as well. I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping the emotes alive. Once again, please thank them if you got a gifted fishy, but mwah, I appreciate it. Is he watching though? Everyone hydrate as we stare at this mosquito that Willow has brought into Basensei. This mosquito is now not only gonna go on to bite me, but gonna go bite half of the adventurers. And we're all gonna have to suffer for this. I don't know how you can explain yourself, Willow. What do you have to say for yourself? The suffering of all the adventurers. Think of all of them getting bitten by a little mosquito. We get the muzzy suits, we will suit up. But we have max defense, so we won't be affected. Look, you don't have max defense all the time. If you get back to your humanoid forms, you can still get bitten, okay? Yes, you can't get bitten in your adventurer forms, but that's not the only forms you have, guys, okay? You know, I'm sure you need to, you want to be in your humanoid form sometimes, right? So say small ball, got it? Mm-hmm. Jackson, you're around 24/7. Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, anyway, everyone hydrate. My, thank you so much for the gifted fishy as well. I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping our mates alive, and please remember to thank them as well. Lots of fishies, guys. Lots of glowing golden fishies. I still need to do an artwork of that. Of everyone's fishies as well. And well, thank you for the weights and the hydration. Altus is cute, honey. He won't see this message. I'm not blind. I can definitely see this message, but everybody hydrate. All right. Wait, what was that one? Damn, how could he leave us unsupervised? I thought you guys were doing the supervising. You know, I thought I could trust the adventurers. You guys are my secretaries. You perform quite well most of the time. You're saying that I can't leave you guys alone? Is that it? You guys just go party without me is crazy. We were opening gifts without you? How dare you, Maria? You're opening gifts without me? That's crazy. You could have just waited. I was just getting water, guys. Come on. And my, thank you for the hydration check as well, everybody. Lots of hydration. I do need this. I need to Stay hydrated. Yeah, actually scrolled up once again. I try to read every super, unless you guys and your little sneaky offerings. But I have a scroll. Sometimes it can get lost if I have to scroll up too much. Because there's a maximum I can scroll up. But for now, I see all of the offerings. Yes, a mosquito repellent for all the at Zennies. What about me? Wait. What about me? Where's my mosquito repellent? Hello? Hello? I'm the one that gets bitten the most. Crazy. Alright, I guess we'll spin for you. Please. Okay, we're fine. Plus 4 squats. Alright, we're getting those thunder thighs, guys. Use your zappy lightning powers, Oni. Look, my lightning powers are precious. I do not just waste it on mosquitoes, okay? And, you know, for anyone who has seen the Menchi Law stuff as well, you guys might know why I don't want to waste too much on my lightning powers. And you're big scary Oni, you'll be fine. Look, I said 2 weaknesses, mosquitoes, durian, okay? You guys know that. Surely you can use a few volts here and there. I could. I guess I could, but you know, I feel like the adventurers should do it for me. You guys can get those little electric racket bat kind of things and get the mosquitoes for me, right? Oh, that reminds me, I'm curious to know the power level comparison now that we have new boys. Ooh, true. I mean, my power level is I was at the level I could fight gods. And then I got severely nerfed from that, so I am not at that power level at the moment. Even when you saw me in my lore video, I was already nerfed then. But when I'm talking about gods, I'm not talking about like, this is more like, you know, more of the Eastern understanding of gods, like where there's multiple gods, not like God, if you know what I mean. There's a whole pantheon of different gods, and you know, I may have tried to find some of them. It's like the Celestials, the gods, that kind of thing. Yeah. But then, I got nerfed. So, I don't know. I feel like in my prime, maybe it was, I don't think many people could defeat me, but now, maybe. Especially now. Like, now I am maybe like, I've double nerfed, guys. You know? I'll still put up a good fight versus the rest of Ravelin. But, who would be the powerful ones in Lamentus? I feel like, I'm not sure how strong Shiki is. I'll have to see how strong he is, but, you know, I feel like Lightning kind of, fares quite well against paper. I'm just gonna say, I do have the power of storms and lightning, so storm also includes wind and rain. So that's water, lightning, and I feel like water kind of is pretty good at on paper as well. I feel like Ash is the only one where like a fallen angel can be very strong. Yeah. I'm not sure. A fallen angel could also be very strong, and if he hasn't really been nerfed from there, then he could be quite a big challenge. We adventurers can defeat you if we all come together under a trench coat. How are you planning to defeat me? What are you gonna do? Waddle at me? Yeah, sure, you can all hide in a trench coat. I'm not sure what you're gonna be doing. Poor Talisman's gonna get zapped. Without the Lord, still hard to tell. Yeah, I feel like Ash could potentially definitely be one of the strongest. We'll have to wait and see what his lore video reveals about him. Just cause like, you know, Celestials, Angels, they're normally really strong. Like even one Celestial, right? I used to fight lots of Celestials because I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of gods and Celestials, as you can probably tell. As a Demon Lord, they're kind of annoying guys. Yeah, even one of them could pretty much like, if they were the sole, like, any of the Celestials, if they came to like, say, the planet Earth, they could pretty much take over the majority, or if not the whole world, with just like one Celestial, because obviously if you don't have any other Celestials or demons to fight them, then you know, it takes like divine or demonic powers to challenge that. You know, you can't use mortal weapons. Mortal weapons aren't very good against demons and the divine. So who knows? But he's already fallen, that's true. I have no idea. Wait, maybe he also challenged gods and then he fell. So maybe he's in the same kind of, maybe we can just be allies. Maybe he's in the same boat as me, you know. Challenge gods, get nerfed. Have to deal with it now. You know, I feel like we might make pretty good buddies then. We can just, I don't know, just, we will see what his whole lore and everything is, because right now I do not know at all his power level. But you know what? You know what? Me and Ash will go fight some gods together. All right, that can be pretty fun. Me, Ash, go fight gods. Surely we'll win. Nah, I'd win. Nah, we'd win. Us getting nerfed another time. Man. Yeah, just see both of us like so confident that we can take down the god, but we're already nerfed, and then we get like double nerfed, and we're like, oh crap. I mean, I double nerfed already, so like I'll get triple nerfed. And don't jinx yourself. Let's challenge a god together. Yeah, I'll go ask Ash if he wants to challenge a god together. We would totally win, don't worry. Yeah. Although I guess the best way to defeat a god is through... Oh man, maybe I can't do it anymore because I'm meant to be... I'm not meant to prey on the innocent. Infra kind of said I had to kind of sort of maybe behave a little bit more. But the easiest way to take down a god is through their followers. You know, all the Celestials, all of the gods, they all have followers, and most of the time their strength is directly tied to that. So if you take down their followers, they get nerfed severely as well. So yeah, you know, if I just happen to you guys won't mind if I put a few like billion people in the crystal as well for a short period of time, right? If I just yoink everyone of the believers into the crystal, technically I don't have to kill them. All I have to do is yoink them into the crystal and cut it off their connection from their god, and their god gets nerfed. What about that one architect god? Look, I woke up from a long nap, okay? I was a bit grumpy. Don't worry about that guy, okay? he was a bad guy. Trust me. Don't worry. He was like, you know, I'm pretty sure he kicked a puppy or something. That specific guard. So, don't worry about him. Your plan has a few holes. You gotta rethink. Wait, what kind of holes? I feel like, imagine a god with no followers is like almost powerless. Even you guys might be able to defeat that. Yeah. Show them a photo of you and Ash's abs and we can convert the followers. Oh, that is true. See, the only thing is, one, I don't really like Celestials and God, and two, like, sure, I could totally become a god. But then, I would have the same problems, guys. If I became a god, I would also face the same weakness of, if they came for my followers, then, I would be severely nerfed if I want to connect my powers to my believers and my followers, and that's always a risky move, you know. I know a few demons in the past who became demon gods, and thankfully their believers were demons, and I easily did that tactic. Once again, they were demons, don't worry about it, guys. They were just a bunch of yokai. I might have wiped out entire cities like that. Easy win. But then, even if they were demons, the Emperor didn't really like that. He was like, he said it was kind of like bullying, so I was like, alright, I guess. Also, becoming a god sounds like so much responsibility. It does. I'd rather just be a free demon. A demon lord kind of just does what he wants. You mean like Shiki, wasn't he a still demon god? I don't think so. I think he's actually a Shikigami, right? He's like a powerful summon that apparently a lot of people used to summon to do like their laundry and all the random opening the door and stuff. So destroying cities is bullying now. Look, it's a demonic city for one. Two, they were fighting between themselves anyway. I was giving them a, you know, letting them reincarnate. I was doing them a favor. Gods have paperwork to do. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks, guys. You know what? Yeah, they do. I know a lot of the Celestials that I came into contact with had a lot of things that they had to do, a lot of positions they were handling. Like, you know, it's kind of weird. They become Celestials, they become gods, but they still have a whole hierarchy and stuff. I was like, a demon lord, I didn't have to listen to anyone. Besides maybe Emperor, but you know, I didn't have to listen to him. I listened to him because I wanted to, okay? That's different. That's different, okay? Made Shiki, poor guy. Yeah, I saw some of his Twitter posts about like some of the uses that some of his previous masters would use, make him do like random stuff, like holding the door open for 5 hours or something like that. If someone told me to do that, a lightning would have struck them. Yeah, this is explaining so much. Yeah, I don't need to be a god. You know what? That sounds like a lot of work. And then if I became a god, then I'll have to like make sure I have to. Nah, that's a lot of work. Then I have to make sure no one attacks you guys as well, or you know, steals you guys away to nerf my powers, and then you know. It's a little scary putting your faith in others and having your powers tied so much to other people. Trust ball form is safe, ball form is life. That's kind of true. But once again, you don't want to be in bull form all the time, right? If you're a god, the people might censor your abs in the temples. Nah, they will carve it out of stone. They'll get all the details. Yeah, but you know what? Being a demon lord does seem a lot better than being a celestial god. Imagine if Altus became a god and had those jobs. I feel like we'd be hearing as interest. How do I do this again? Look, even if I did become a celestial or god, which I wouldn't, by the way, because screw those guys. I wouldn't do the jobs they ask me. What are they gonna do? I'll just fight them instead. If I got extra, imagine my powers now mixed with god powers or celestial powers. What are they gonna do? I'll just fight them. You know, because technically if I became a god, then I guess I'll get some of, it might be different to my old powers, but you know, I'll get some kind of powers. And then yeah, Shiki used to be a demon god but isn't anymore, so he's kind of nerf, isn't he? Wait, when was he a demon god? Did he say that on Twitter or something? I have no idea what his lore is, so I'll have to wait till his debut, unless he's already said something like that. I thought Shiki Katagami was oh, it's in his PV. You know what? Let me go watch his PV right now. I'll have to mute it. 1 second. 1 second. Where is Shiki? I found you, Shiki. I'm gonna stalk you. The stalker becomes the stalked. Alright, 1 second. Alright. I'm gonna mute the BGM for 1 minute. It's 58 seconds long. 59 seconds. You guys can't hear this, right? Alright. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Oh. He chose to be a celestial. Joke's on him. Look at all the work he has to do. I guess, okay. I guess he's more of like a god / celestial kind of. I thought you wouldn't believe the Kohais. I don't think he's a demon god though, right? It just said that he's a god. I think Shikigamis are normally summoned by Omiojis to aid in like their work as well. And so I don't think he's a demon god. I think he's just a normal like god. Oh, the demon god. Oh. Some used to be demons. Yeah, because they are demon gods, but in his it said demon god. Okay, let me get to that one. Alright, stalking first stage production. We're doing a little deep dive here, don't worry about it. Alright. Teaser. By the way, their debut song is such a banger. Alright, let me read this. Okay. Once a demon god bound as a Shikigami, he now wanders in search of a new master that none have proven worthy. Calm and sharp-tongued, he is harsh to those he does not acknowledge, but retains a hidden sense of care from years of servitude. Alright, well, I guess he was a demon god then. Which yeah, see, that's what happens. You're demon, you're free. You're demon god, years of servitude. Man, imagine how strong he is, guys. Right? And then he has to serve people holding doors open and doing all kind of things to those mortals. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks, you know, not my cup of tea. I'd rather just stick as a demon lord, alright? Why would I ever want to risk it all and subject myself to being, to, you know, doing all of that just to become a god, you know? Demon god turned maid. Altus did not get tricked into servitude. That is true, because, you know, when you have once you become a god, and I'm talking about, like, you know, the more eastern gods, of course, you know, then you gotta serve your people. If they start believing in you, you can it can get to the point I think you can disappear as well. Why don't you try to be his master so we can have someone help us? That's just mean. I've got, you know, Zendoji already can handle that, right? You don't, Alright, if I bully my Kohai, it's because of the Zendoji asking for it. Alright, anything, if I ever bully Shiki, it's because of you guys. Kinda crazy. Kind of crazy that you guys want me to bully him and subject him to that. Why are we turning him into a secretary now? If it's a Zennies, it's not mean. Nah, it's fine. You guys are cute. Don't worry. Don't think about it too hard. Don't worry about it, okay? Maybe that's why he chose Soki, since he could relate at one point in time. Or maybe he just kind of senses similar energy as well. Since he is a, he was previously a demon. Maybe he just, you know, came to Gaia and sensed a similar energy. That's why he was like, ooh, what is this? You can help us chunker you. You think a chunker can affect me? Being bullied comes with the Kohai being a Kohai. I don't know. I've been a pretty nice senpai so far. I think you can ask any of them. I've been so helpful to all of them. I've been super nice. Yeah. I don't think well, at least I haven't bullied any of them. But yeah, I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait for the debuts, and I get to see all of their stories and how everything is interwoven. And then you know, who knows, based on their stuff, I might change a little bit of the stuff I've written as well. Because I think one of the most fun things as well is, you know, when you learn, because it's all sort of a joint story, maybe I can add a little points to like connect things better in my own story later on. But yeah, I think the big story drops you're gonna get is from the 2.0 and the visual novel, whenever I do that in the future. Whenever I finish the visual novel in the future, I definitely might need to hopefully get a, I mean, I'll be working on it by myself, but hopefully I can get a little team working on it. Hopefully I can afford to get a team to, you know, help with backgrounds, help with like some art, help with the programming of visual novel and stuff. This is one of the reasons I love FSP so much. You guys are into so into your lore. It's really great. Yeah. I think for me as well, being like playing years and years of D&D. I just love world building so much. But yeah, but I feel like if you guys really want to see me cry on stream, I might actually cry if I get that visual novel done. If I somehow finish that visual novel and you know, all of the adventurers can play it, I swear that's like a huge dream as well. That would be like a huge dream come true. So yeah, but the good kind of crying, you know, tears of joy, tears of like, you know, one of my big goals checked off. But I feel like that goal is obtainable. It's just, you know, it just depends how long it's gonna take. Once again, I will slowly work towards it by myself, but you know, obviously if I can get more support, it's gonna be higher quality. I'm going to get it done faster. But either way, like I said in the beginning, I will get that done. It's not a maybe. That is definitely a... It will happen, it just depends when it will be finished. Because, you know, once again, I'm only one Oni, and I'm not just a visual novel maker. I have to do 1,000 other things at the same time. I gotta stream, I gotta prepare for like different things, events and everything, you know. So, yeah. But it should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun. And once again, I am dropping a lot of lore teasers and like little bits about like my backstory and stuff, because I think once a few things start dropping, then they will make more sense in the future as well. I kind of want to like you guys to know a few things beforehand so that like you can put the dots together when you see a few things in the future, which will be fun. Hopefully you guys will be like, is that why he said this? Slowly feeding you guys little pieces of information, and yeah, I'm sure you guys are smart. You guys are really good at picking up on things, so I think you guys will pick up on a lot of the things as well. I still need to watch all the Menchi Love VODs. Yeah, I haven't done too many of them, but I have done some, and I'll keep expanding from here. Especially because some of them, like, you know, maybe even in my 3D, maybe even for 2.0 and stuff, there's gonna be more lore drops that you guys, it'll make a bigger impact if you know some of the history behind it or the context behind things. Although we tend to super overthink. Okay, that's kind of my my bad, guys. I apologize for trolling you guys on the whole why is the Order of Ravenous 3D debut like and everybody trying to think of 1,000 different ways. I'm like, wait, is it because of this? Wait, what's their birthdays? No, how many letters are in their name? Literally, it's just random, guys. It's just whatever could have been done in time. That's it. Whoever assets were done in time there. That's it. Mine obviously had a lot to do with my model, fixing the physics and everything and making my background. So they're like, you know what? We'll have to work. We need more time to work on yours. That's literally it, guys. We didn't even spin a wheel. It's just whoever's model and assets took the longest versus the shortest. Yeah. But you know what? It was kind of fun reading all of everyone's like conspiracies and like everyone's reasoning on why the debut order was like how it was. Look, they think Diamante doesn't call me the king of gaslighting for nothing, okay? And to be fair, I said I can't believe you guys don't know the reason why we have a debut order. That's the reason. Whatever was the easiest and hardest to make for assets. Wait, so the name link was just coincidence? Then we clicked. Yeah, that was pretty good one though. The name link was actually pretty good. See, you guys can find a solution to anything, you know? Okay, don't tell anyone this, but that's an old DM trick as well. Sometimes what you do when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons and you're the game master or dungeon master, you create a problem in a room and let the players solve it. But you don't think of the answer, and if they think of a cool solution, like, yes, that is it. Congratulations, guys. You have escaped the room. It's a really fun thing to do when you do that, because it's fun to just, you know, they pick up everything. Wait, why did he say those scratches on the door? Is it something to do with this? But yeah, so yeah, it's fun to see, like, when you don't even know the answer yourself and just see people like pick up on all these little things that, like, you didn't even, like, you know, I made say a description of a room, but that's just me being descriptive and trying to sound fancy. But then they pick up on all the smallest details and like, oh yeah, I totally just wasn't trying to make it sound cool. That was definitely a detail I thought of. Let's see if I ever could become a DM in D&D. I'll send a max level dragon on your first adventure. Well, it's okay. I'll just make a new character. I hope they run out of your favorite snack at the supermarket. Joke's on you, I'm not snacking at the moment because I gotta get these abs ready for 3D. Even though you can't see them. I will have the knowledge of having the abs for 3D. And I'll be like, yeah, look, abs, guys. You'll still see 3D abs, you know? It's all in the confidence. It's all in the, as long as I know subconsciously, it'll be fine. Reminds you of that time Jordan Peele was answering Q&As for Get Out, and someone pointed out the pun, and he was like, yeah, I totally meant that. Don't forget you have a 2-minute... You mean, don't forget we have a 2-minute playing later. That's kind of crazy. You ready, adventurers? Are you ready for that? It might be tough, but we got this. We got this, right? We're all in this together, right? Yes? I'm not French. We... We? No thanks, what? And joke's on you, I don't even know how to plank. Oh man. It's okay, you can start learning now. You mean you and Onimaru? I don't think Onimaru can do a plank. I don't know if he's nubs long enough for him to actually do a plank. How do we... Oh yeah, actually I guess you guys as well. Might be kind of hard for you. You guys would just be rocking back and forth, rolling around. I miss Onimaru. I hope he's having a good day. Well, who knows? He might appear somewhere in the 3D as like one of those, you know, like the mascots and stuff. He might be just, you know, practicing for 3D. But who knows? It depends how many models and stuff they can get ready in time as well. Will Onimaru get a 3D debut? That depends on budget and everything else. We will have to see for that one. hopefully, even if it's just like him sitting in the background on like a couch or a chair or something, that could be kind of fun. But have you seen my model, guys? Have you seen the details on this model? Do you know how long it took them to create it, and then every time trying to like adjust the physics and parameters and everything? It's kind of crazy. I see your model right now. Yeah, you see all of this that has to move together. But I hopefully they can make even just a small model of him to just sit enjoying the audience. That'd be kind of cute. Wave, you know, cute wave little light sticks. That would be cute. And a sea of adventurers, just like one little Onimaru. I know, and yes, this must be a ton of work. Yeah, and your colors are crazy. No wonder people draw you naked. Yeah, I mean, see, I feel like it's the hard thing for my clothes. They're crazy, but they look good. So people are always like, I'm gonna try draw his outfit because it looks really cool. And then they do draw my outfit, and then they always, everyone's like, never again. Never again. I'm gonna draw him shirtless instead. Yeah, even you. Yeah, I mean, technically I don't even think I've ever drawn my full outfit. I always draw like just the black kind of kimono underneath. And when we look closely to his model details, yeah. But that's the cool thing. It's really cool to look at. You see more and more details every time you look at it. But yeah. One of my friends drew your outfit well, but forgot the feathers. I feel like the feathers are definitely a big challenge as well to draw. I feel like that's one of the intimidating things about drawing my outfit as well. The feathers are also definitely a more complicated point, especially because they're so layered as well. It does take a little brain juices, a little bit of brain juices to figure out how to draw it. The twisting, the turning, you have to like get a grasp of like a 3D space or ribbon. But you should draw your 1.0 right before you get your 2.0 just to say you did it. Ah, man, I should. I should, but I guess we'll see if I will see if I have enough time. Because once again, you know I'm working on so many cool things, so many things, so like, yeah. I guess maybe. Takes a lot to be this beautiful, huh? Yeah, I kind of went overboard with this outfit, not gonna lie. Look, I wanted to be a little bit fancy. Infra also wanted me to dress up a little bit more. And so, you know, I try to be fancy. A lot of this, the styling, you can thank Infra for it. Your drip is immaculate. It's really given rich. Hopefully. Hopefully it will attract all of the richness as well. And hello Tawano, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You didn't lie when you said we'll be using the second page of ref sheet more, because I don't even have the first one down. Just use your 2.0, then suddenly bring out the drawing and be like, guys, remember this? Yeah, but then maybe I should, with that time, the time I spend drawing that, I could draw the 2.0 as well. But I do want to do like an art of my 1.0, 2.0. I want to do an art of all of my outfits, because I do like all of them. And I think, you know, obviously because this is my first outfit, this is always gonna be the classic. You know, no matter how cool outfits we get in the future, this is always going to be the OG. This is going to be the classic one, you know. So I do want to draw it at least once. It's just I feel like as well when I draw this, I want to make it really cool. I want to, you know, I don't want to just do a sketch of it. I want to do it justice. But then when I think about how much time I'm gonna have to put in to do that, I'm like, ooh, that is a lot of time. I will wait till I'm freer. I'm never free. I don't even know. I'm sure there'll be a point, hopefully maybe towards the end of the year, where we have a little break from all the projects and we have like a little bit of time to ourselves where I can just work on some art and stuff. But I'm not sure, because, you know, I feel like after the whole 3D debut and then 1 year anniversary, the next thing is going to be like, okay, your 2.0s are coming out. Well, let's get started on all of that. Make sure everything's done, especially because I want to get a lore video done. Then they'll be like, okay, how can I make this happen? Let me, you know, divvy out or like plan out how, when everything has to be done by certain points to get other things done. FSB crams everything to the end of the year. Stuff keeps happening. I mean, I feel like things have been happening the whole year though. Definitely very early on was a little less packed. But even then, we still had like my birthday. Then we had the White Day stuff. We had our 6-month anniversary. We had June Bride. Then we, you know, then we had the concert, and we had like a bunch of other stuff. There's been quite a lot of things throughout the whole year. One-san really said your only free time was the time you spent in the crystal. Man. True. Maybe I should get back into the crystal for a bit. Oh man. Very true. I can never end in pit. Of deadlines. I've been waiting for you to draw your 1.0 outfit since the ref sheet dropped. You promised a Twitter strip. Oh, I should do that. That is true. I guess, if I did do that though, it wouldn't be different poses. It would literally be, it'd be the same pose, but I'll do different layers on top. I don't think I have enough time to draw like a bunch of different poses for all of the different layers, but I should do that. There's too many things I need to do, but yes, that is definitely one of the things that I think would be kind of fun. I'm gonna make those just so that I have enough time. Whenever I post it, I'm gonna make some crazy goals. I'm gonna be like making these goals super, because I've seen other people do it, right? Making these goals super high, so I get enough time. I've always thought of this, but your 4th head emote on top of the ref sheet looks like it's so cute because we rarely saw that. Wait, which one? Let me get to my ref sheet. Where's the ref sheet? Alright, let me get to my schedule. It's always underneath the schedule. Oh. That's like the... That's like a little worried expression, I think. I guess if you put that with the tears, it's like... But I also have to kind of pout to make that work. Otherwise, I'm normally kind of smiling. I feel like for my default model, it's actually not smiling. But most of the time, because my mouth is kind of smiling, my default's like this. Because I'm pretty sure the default model is more like... a bit more like that. That's like the default, and I think that's why also my little puppy puppy Doji, he also has the like what's happening like kind of expression, because that's kind of also my like default model, you know, before I turn on tracking and stuff. If you wonder why he's not smiling all the time, it's because I'm smiling right now. That's why it looks like I'm smiling. But if I don't smile, I think it's not just a straight line, it's slightly like that. So slightly curved downwards. Puppy Doji's face is adorable, it is. I got him right next to me. He's always literally just on my he's on my desk looking at me whenever I stream or anything. Look at this guy. He's so cute. My hair's so soft on Puppy Doji. You can stroke his hair from behind and it's such a nice texture. Honestly, I'm so glad that Puppy Doji can stand up. I feel like it's such a unique feature that Puppy Doji, he can stand up on his own without having to be leant against anything. Most other puppies have to sit down because of like their legs and everything. But because of my butt cape skirt kind of thing, he stands up. And makes him the tallest too. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind not being the tallest, but yeah, I guess like I'm the only one standing up, guys. I got my little puppy Doji in the mail recently. He's so adorable. That's good. I hope everyone gets their puppy Dojis eventually. I know, you know, shipping is always such a headache. No matter what, it's always like, you know, just waiting for shipping and everything sometimes, but I hope everyone gets the all of the merch they ordered soon, because I love seeing pictures. I love going through the hashtags and looking, or when it just pops up on my feed as well. Butt cape support, very true. The waiting is torture, but once he's here, it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, because once you get him, make sure to protect him, guys. Put him in a little puppy case or something. But you know, once he's there, you're gonna have him, and you can take him everywhere you want. Once again, I think the thing, beside everyone getting the puppies, I'm really looking forward to the snapshot cards. I want people to get their snapshot cards. I want to see people try. I want to see the adventurers try to piece together the message I wrote. Once again, a little 2.0 teaser is written on the back of the cards, guys, but you have to use the power of love and friendship. You have to look at the back of all of the gold cards, and most of them should have some kind of writing on them. They're gonna, they have one number and one letter. The number is the position in the sentence. The letter, or the word, is you know, where the word is. Yeah, what word it is. So make sure to once everyone starts getting snapshots, make sure to tell other people as well. Tell everyone else who's not a Zentra, if they get any Altus stuff, make sure they check. Because yeah, imagine some people get them that's like, okay, is this, I don't know what this word is, I'm not gonna post it. Kind of random. But then I guess can they put on buzz and say community tab? They can. You guys can all work together to try and figure that one out. But I guess you can also, even if some words are missing, you can try figure out what it says either way, you know, by kind of just be like, what would make the most sense? And that can also be fun kind of guessing as well. But overthinking gang, I work so hard. Like, I feel like I did a really good job on them as well in terms of, like, you know, a lot of the if you get a gold one, I think if you get the gold signature, it's not just a signature. I think I did something with every single gold card, something a little extra with every single gold card, if I remember correctly. I don't think there's like a normal gold card with just the gold signature and that's it. If, once again, don't trust me on my memory, but I'm pretty sure that's what I did. And once again, even the non-gold signatures, handwritten signatures, I think on quite a few of them I also added extra stuff too. So yeah, lots of things to look forward to. I always try to add some kind of story element or lore drop into a lot of the things I do as well. So, alright, I need to hydrate. Nice ice cold water. Wait, let me check. What is the kind of temperature in Japan at the moment? Ooh, okay. In just the greater Tokyo area, it's like 20 to like 14-ish, 20 to 11, okay. That's pretty good weather. Ice cold water hits differently, so good. Stretch too. Alright. Not sure if you had all those cracks, but there was quite a few cracks. We had that. Those were cracks. I feel like there was a soft one when it's just like I stretched upwards and my spine went like da 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 da. But I don't think you had that. Then my shoulder popped a little bit, and then my elbow, I think, also kind of cracked. I think maybe. All right. Anyway. A crunchy Dorito. Yeah. You know when you sit down for this long, you get to see, that's why posture checks and everything are good. No, I had them. Yeah, those were just my knuckles there. I was about to answer you cracking your knuckles. I can do the one-handed crack knuckle kind of thing as well. You know how normally, like, for a lot of times when I crack my knuckles, I use one hand to crack the other hand, but I can also do the kind of like making a fist and cracking my knuckles at the same time. But I can also choose not to. I can make a fist without cracking my knuckles as well, so yeah, it's not like I have to do it. I can never crack my knuckles. It feels like I'm breaking my fingers. Yeah, it's something you kind of get used to as well. It's always like a little alarming at first when you're like, oh, okay, no, it's fine. I'm not injured. But you know what? I think maybe once I get back from Japan, I might try to do more art streams once I get back from Japan as well. I feel like right now I'm too busy with everything else, preparing for the 3D. But hopefully once I get back, I'll have a little bit more time I kind of want to do like some manga-ish style drawings, like sketches and everything, almost like mock manga panels. Might be kind of fun to do. But yeah, we will see. We will see. Definitely gonna try and do a bit more art streams once I get back, because I think hopefully I say this unjinx, okay, touch wood, but I feel like I might have maybe like a little maybe 1 or 2 weeks of like I can relax a little bit and don't have to worry about offline work. But then knowing this, I must have like, oh wait, now this is coming up, guys, get ready. But we will see. Yeah, we will see, because definitely I do need to lock in, and if I want to get the once again, I don't know when the 2.0 debuts are gonna be for Ravenous, because mine's nowhere close to being done. So I know it's gonna take a while. We definitely don't have any sense of like confirmed date for my 2.0, but I would assume sometime in the first quarter of next year, maybe. Yeah, but I do definitely need to lock in for the 2.0 story if I want the little video to be done in time and not delay my 2.0 and stuff. So I'm not sure. I might hopefully before my birthday. But once again, I'm not sure. I cannot promise anything, because literally I do not know. I don't think there's no date yet, because I think we have to wait and see when all of Ravenous's 2.0s are done. Because like I said before, they're in such different stages of completeness, and I know quite a few of us are still waiting for even like the completed design to be done as well. So I don't know when it's gonna be. That should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what all the other boys are cooking as well. I feel like that's one of the coolest things, the outfit reveals, is just seeing what directions everyone's taking their outfits to, what kind of fashion they're gonna have, what kind of style, what kind of hairstyle they're gonna have, what kind of accessories, how their Zatsu room is gonna change, all those kind of cool things. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I can't wait to see all of Ravenous like that. I'm already excited for what birthday merch you will come up for next year. I already have birthday merch I really want. Like, I think it's the best idea. It's the smartest idea ever. It's going to be super useful to all of you guys, but I think it's... Okay, I don't think it's going to be the most expensive, but it's not going to be cheap either. It's definitely not going to be like... I know some of the other boys have had more expensive merch, so... Once again, it's not like some outrageous idea where, like... I don't think it is anyway. Once again, I'm not sure exactly about the price of merch, but I think it is... it's gonna be something fun, like something very useful. But once again, might be sort of expensive to make, so it always depends on our merch sales. If I do better at merch sales, obviously the more I can sell, the more they'll be like, okay, well, if Altus can sell this much, then I guess it makes financial sense that we can give him this kind of merch. Because normally I think for birthday merch, I'll give them like 2 or 3 ideas, and then depending on merch sale, it's like which one's the most financially feasible as well. Yeah. But yeah, I can't. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get your hopes up and then and then it turns out it's too expensive. Well, we can't do it. yeah, so all I can say is like I've got a few good ideas there, but there's one that I really want to do, but once again, I cannot confirm anything. They're giving me a ton of hours at work this upcoming holiday season, so I should be able to get everyone's merch. That should be fun. Make sure you don't overwork yourself too much. Make sure, you know, even though holiday pay is good, it is also holidays. You should take some time for yourself as well to enjoy. But yeah, I hope I can get the merch I want. But if not, I'll have other ideas that might be a bit cheaper and easier to do, which could also be fun. But yeah. Yeah, once again, I like merch that you guys can use. Has some kind of practical value as well, not just it looks nice. You know, I like things that like kind of like the bracelet you can wear or something that you can use, or you know, not just something you put on a shelf. I mean, it's good to have some things to put on the shelf because, you know, I need stuff for my shrine. So, you know, the acrylic panels and standees and stuff are always nice because it looks good in my shrine. But yeah, the merch that I want is hopefully, once again, it depends on my individual sales. Especially for like birthday merch itself. I think birthday merch is definitely depending on individual sales. Sometimes some other merch is based on like overall sales of the company for like joint stuff. You know, what we can kind of afford, but birthday merch, I think hopefully hopefully my stuff sells okay. And well enough that they're like, okay, we'll let you have it, here you go, we will make it. But yeah, who knows, I will have different ideas just so we don't get disappointed. I'll have like 2 or 3 different ideas so that I can still give you something good no matter what. We will still get, you know, it's just an option of like 3 good options, just obviously one I want the most, but you know, I will make sure that the birthday merch is still good regardless. But yeah. Anyway, I think it is getting late. I think that's where I'm gonna call it for today, because with the whole daylight savings stuff and everything, time's kind of moved forward for me. So I think it's time to work out, and then I can take a shower. You know what? The good thing is I always take a shower after stream. So I guess it doesn't matter how much I work out. I'm gonna go take a shower afterwards anyway. Because I don't know, I can't go to bed without taking a shower. I don't know about you guys, but especially if I've been a little sweaty, even if I've cooled down, I cannot go onto my bed until I've taken a shower. I would just like lie down on the floor if I have to. But yeah, I prefer nighttime showers too. Planking time early for Oni. No, everyone's getting plank. All right. What exercises do we have? What's our workout for today, guys? What is our workout for today? So I'm sure some. Okay, 2-minute plank, 13 squats, 6 crunches, 8 push-ups. Okay. Wait, 17 squats? Okay, 17 squats. I think I'll do squats first, then push-ups, then crunch. No, wait, no. I'll do crunches first, and then planks last, so that I put the 2 ab exercises with enough break. so that I'm not going straight into ab. All right, crunches, squats, push-ups, then actually no. Crunches, push-ups, squats, plank. There we go. That's gonna be the best in terms of not doubling up on the same area. All right. 1 second, guys. Let me move this. That's the leftover Amazon package. All right. Oh, wait, say the order. Okay, we do 6 crunches, and then we do 8 push-ups, then we do squats, then we do plank. All right. Here we go. Crunches. All right. All right, I'll be down here somewhere. Let's see if I can, okay. 6, all right. Crunches. Ugh. All right, you guys can still hear me, right? I'm just lying down on the floor at the moment. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. 6 crunches. 6, oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, not too bad. I'm trying to do them properly and like really squeeze my abs when I do it. I'm not trying to just do the motion, so all right. Here we go. You guys did it. You're doing it too, right? Was it 8 push-ups? I think it was 8 push-ups. Right? 6 crunches, 8 push-ups. Okay, 8 push-ups. Here we go. 8's easy. We got 8 push-ups. All right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. It's like a whole circuit. All right. I'm out of shape. I couldn't even make it halfway up. Once again, take it easy. Take it easy if you haven't done exercise for a while, or if you know, some of them are challenging. Just do easier variations for yourself. Please do not hurt yourselves, guys, when you're doing this. All right, squats. Okay, 1 second. Squats, I can kind of, I can kind of raise the microphone a little bit. All right, here we go. 17 squats. Okay. 17. 16. 15. Hello, guys. 14. I'm pretty much squatting down to where the microphone is. 13. 12. Tense those glutes. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. I think this one you can see my model move a bit more because I'm not on the ground, so obviously the tracking kind of works a bit better. Oh man. Alright. We're doing 2 1-minute planks. I am not looking forward to this one. Alright, we will see how it goes. Alright. It's 2 1-minute planks for now. Let me just try a 1-minute plank before we go for 2 minutes, guys. Alright. Alright. Squats weren't too bad. Yeah, squats should be the easiest out of all these exercises. You should be able to do the most squats. Alright. Here we go, guys. Are you guys ready? You guys are doing it with me, right? I'm not doing it alone. Alright, so get into... 1 second, sorry, I'm gonna move the microphone a little bit. Okay. Get into plank position. And we start in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Alright, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, I'm okay. I'm okay. 20 seconds. Alright. Make sure you're bracing your core. Alright, 30 seconds. Starting to struggle a little bit. 40 seconds. I got this. It's burning. 10 seconds to go. All right. All right. Let's take a little break before I do one more of this. Okay, I can... At least I know I can do 1 minute, guys. That was... I can do 1 minute planks. It was definitely getting tough towards the end, but my count was at 30 seconds. I please stop. Alright, I don't know how long I can go for the second time though, guys. Round 2 might be a bit tougher, but we got this. I'll have 1 more minute of break and then I'll do it. I'm just lying flat on the floor. I've never done a plank before. If you haven't done it before, please take it easy. Make sure you don't overexert yourself as well. But you know what? I'm kind of proud of all you guys who are doing any kind of exercise. Even if you just attempted one of them, good work. Alright, everybody stretch as well. Thank you, Yukino. And everybody hydrate too. Alright. Am I ready? I'm not sure if I'm ready, but here we go. Alright. Here we go, 1 minute. Starting, wait, let me get in position. Alright. Oh, fancy seeing you guys down here. Oh, look at all of you planking. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go. Alright. 10 seconds. 20 seconds. Alright. Definitely starting to struggle already. 30 seconds. 40 seconds. 10 more seconds. 3. 2. Oh god. That I I can definitely not do 2 minutes straight away. I needed that break. Okay. I feel like from the last 30 seconds was just all burning my abs. Alright, great job whoever tried, even if you didn't do all of it. If you did even a little bit, if you were a little bit active, then good work. I'm proud of you. Remember to hydrate. He's literally laughing through the pain. You know what they say? Laughter is the best medicine or something. I don't think I could laugh as much during the second time. I feel like I was kind of laughing more during the first one. Second one I was like, oh no. Oh no. Because I think the first time it was more like 50 seconds. I was like, okay, I feel it. But this one was like 20-30 seconds already. I was like, I feel my abs burning. But don't get used to this, guys. Literally, I don't know how we got 2 planks, alright? This shouldn't happen. We should get 1 minute of plank every like maybe once every week or 2 weeks. Based on how many times we got the summons, guys. You know, I don't know how we I don't know how we managed to get 2 of them in a row. That was and then we also got the Ring Fit stream as well. Today was kind of crazy gacha like. And hello, it's baby girl, how's it going? Little cat in the box, good to see you. 30 seconds is definitely what I can do before my cat gets worried. It looks at me, but I tried. I was trying to do a little with you each time. It's okay. Slowly, your cat will get less and less worried and be more and more proud. But congrats. Thank you for working out with me as well. I couldn't do the squats and crunches because I don't know what they are. It's okay. You can search them up afterwards. Squats are pretty much, imagine you're gonna sit down in a chair, but there's no chair, so you're sitting down in an imaginary chair, then standing back up. Crunches are kind of like doing a sit-up, but you only go halfway up, and you focus on squeezing your abs, and you're crunching, bending at your like belly button, rather than bending up at your hips. Any changes for orange and pink? For now, orange and pink are just going to be just orange and pinks. There's not going to be any specific reward attached to them anymore. But I think yeah, I think they might be for like future ones, like where I might be like for this stream, anyone who does orange or more would get this kind of thing, if you know what I mean. But for in general, it's just more, you know. I mean, I'll still say thank you to all of them. I'll read all of the supers. I think I kind of like calling the supers offerings. So I'm gonna change the name instead of like, you know how we had the strawberry shortcake and all of that. I'm just gonna call all of them offerings, and I might not say beside the memories. I might just call all of them the same offerings. I guess for orange and pink, so that you know, it's because I'm gonna say like hydration check, posture check. Thank you for the workout for any yellow, but you know, for orange and pink, I think I'm just gonna say thank you for the offerings. Because either way, once again, no matter how big or small you guys send, every little bit helps. Like even all of the little hydration shakes, I'm sure with like over time they stack up and they build up to like a lot. So never feel bad, even if you do the smallest amount. I really do appreciate it, and that's kind of why I also attached the hydration checks to the smallest amount as well, because I do want to kind of show that like every little bit matters, and you know, it's making contribution and I'm keeping hydrated. So that's why I'm not removing the posture check and hydration check, because I do want to make sure you guys know that the smaller ones also have value, and it's not just I'm just looking for the red ones. If you know what I mean. I do appreciate every little bit. Yeah. All right. And Kay, thank you so much for the gifted fishy. Please remember to thank them if you got a gifted fishy. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for keeping the emotes alive. Oh, by the way, I did find my sticky notes. Yeah, red is still gonna be 10 push-ups, but like what else I do to thank reds would just be whatever I feel at the time, if you know what I mean. There's not gonna be any set thank you for the memories. It's just gonna, you know, it will increase the push-ups by 10, but because, you know, we do want to focus on the booba. Gotta make sure that Mount Zen and Mount Doji remain the tallest mountains. But in terms of what else I say to say thank you, it'll just be whatever I think of. Yeah. Can we keep the phrase until the end of the month at least? I mean, I think we can. Honestly, I'm not going to be streaming that much next week as well. So if you guys want, since I did kind of introduce this in the middle of the month instead of at the end, I don't mind. I feel like, you know, the especially for this phrase, it is Halloween themed, so you know, I think we can keep with the Halloween spoopy theme. All right, can you write it down once more? Because I can write it on my I can write it on my sticky note as well. All right, come closer, little one. I don't bite. All right, there we go. Yeah, I think that it's kind of suiting for Halloween. It is orange, it's kind of like a pumpkin for the little Halloween phrase, so we can have that. That's not too bad. Oh, and everybody, CC, thank you for the hydration check. Everybody hydrate. All right. And there we go. But yeah, once again, I hope everyone is okay with all of the coffee counts as hydration. I want to say no, but I would also say yes, even though I know caffeine kind of dehydrates you. Make sure, I mean, after you finish your coffee, make sure you drink some water, okay? But if you're drinking coffee at the moment, just sip on your coffee. It's okay. Enjoy your coffee. You know, coffee is very important. I rely on coffee as well, but make sure you drink some water afterwards. But yeah, I hope you guys are okay with everything I talked about today and all of the little changes. Once again, I do want to make sure that you know, we keep things exciting and keep things I want to talk about things I'm excited about, and I want to do things that, you know, I'm excited about in stream. So I want to try to keep things that way, so, you know, I feel like these changes are kind of a bit more fun and making it so I can just do what I need to do. Or do what I need to or want to do, but yeah. Okay, thank you for talking. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I have a Pokemon stream tomorrow, guys, finally. I've been wanting to play Pokemon again, so we will be making our way through the main story quest. I have not progressed yet. I may have caught a few Pokemon and done some side quests, but for the main Pokemon quest, I'm just waiting on that. So we'll try to get through as much as possible, and we'll see how it goes. Personally, this is better, but I don't really have anything to do with this, so I mean, as anyone who watches as well, I do want to make sure, like, you know, streams are as entertaining for all of the adventurers as possible. You know, even if you don't send any supers or anything, you still count as some of the adventurers, right? So once again, you know, I always say this, I feel like I always say this, but I don't mind repeating that. I'll repeat it as many times as, you know, I can. But even if you do not support monetarily, there's so many other ways to support me, and I appreciate all of them. Just being a viewer, being a liker, VOD watcher, being someone who comments in the VOD, comments in chat, comments on Twitter, shares stuff, tells your friends about me, or like all of that kind of thing. All of the Clippers especially as well. Shout out to the Clippers. Thank you to all the Clippers doing not God's work, but like, you know, doing Oni's work. Doing good work. I'll just say doing good work. Don't worry about the gods. But yeah. Anyway, OVAs in chat, guys. A big Otsuani. Like, is at the backbone of FSP, and VOD comments always help the algorithm. Yes, very true, very. So if you guys want to leave any comments down below, I always like going back to VODs from time to time and just going on a liking spree and liking everyone's comments and reading through them as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new here, I am Altus Zendoji, your true blue Oni of first stage production, Ian's second generation Ravenous. If you enjoy comfy streams, hot mint, cuteness and all of that, smash that like button, subscribe, click the bells and save for notifications, join membership for emotes and more, stream my first cover, Oni no Otage. Get ready for Lamentus's debut this Sunday, JST timing. I think it might be Saturday PDT timing. And then the week after, do not forget I have my 3D debut, 2nd of November, 1 PM JST, or 1st of November, 9 PM PDT. Should be a lot of fun. I am planning so much stuff for you guys. A lot of content. I hope it's going to be slightly different to what you've seen so far. Hopefully I'll have little bits of creativity or differences as well. But I can't wait. I'll be working super hard to show you what I've been working on, or what I've prepared. But yeah, don't forget to hydrate, stretch, eat something nice, take care of yourself both physically and mentally, and until our next adventure, adventurers, roll out. Bye bye. Alright, and just because I can,